A week-long standoff between the FBI and Apple is over, at least for now. The FBI has unlocked the San Bernardino shooter's iPhone with the help of a mysterious third party. A court filing states the government no longer requires assistance from Apple. The issue has sparked nationwide debate about privacy, security, and encryption, and many believe this is just the beginning of a long battle between the two entities. The FBI has a dozen other similar cases pending, including a request to Apple to unlock iPhones in a Brooklyn drug case. Joining me now is Eric Delisle. He is a cybersecurity expert and inventor and CEO of iCloak.com. Eric, good to have you with us tonight. How do you see this ruling and what the government has done? I guess the street feeling would be that Apple got rolled on this. Your thoughts?
Well, Ed, thanks for having me on. I mean, this is a really important topic. Well, of course, since the FBI has withdrawn its case, we're not going to know a lot of things, but it's been a real challenge. And what's important is whether or not our government can compel organizations like Apple to create bad software that we know that it's bad for them to do in the first place.
You think this sets a dangerous precedent? I mean, we're in the middle of a campaign. Everybody's looking for the right wording that's not going to upset the American people or make them nervous about their security. And I keep hearing, well, we've got to find a balance. What does that mean, in your opinion?
Well, frankly, I wish it would have gone forward and we could have set a precedent. Right now, we're still in limbo. We have no case law in our federal government that actually protects the rights of you and me against some of these things. And we need the courts or the legislature to step in and actually say something definitive about a world that we all live in where your phone becomes an extension of your brain. So the rights that you should have as an individual need to start extending to your digital lives as well.
What is the tech world going to do in response to this?
Well, it's a cat and mouse game. I mean, this is the same old thing as the radar detectors and the radar guns, right? So we have hackers that are hacking into everything, and we have tech companies that are trying to stop them. But the federal government oftentimes plays by its own rules, and that's where it becomes a little dangerous for us.
So round one goes to the government here? I mean, if you're a privacy advocate, I mean, that's possibly how it would be interpreted?
Actually, no. I think round one went to the hackers that did it for the government, because apparently the FBI, for some reason, didn't have the resources to figure this puzzle out themselves and had to go to a third party to do it.
Where does this leave your company and the future of your industry as a cybersecurity expert and the CEO of iCloak.com?
iCloak.me. But, what we're seeing is just an outpouring of support. We see a lot of people that are really concerned because what's happening is the power has shifted. It's gone into the hands of major corporations and government and state actors. The challenge with that is the everyday average person, my 77-year-old parents, they have no idea how their computers work. So how are they going to protect themselves? And we're really excited that, there's companies like ours and others that are fighting for the little guy, too, to give them those kinds of privacy and security things that they need.
Eric Delisle, good to have you with us tonight, and your company, iCloak.me. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Good to have you on. We'll do it again.